To start this video, we're going to take a look at a few ways to start juggling from the ground. When we juggle, we tend to keep our eyes on the ball and off the ground. For that reason, it is important that we first check the area, make sure we have all the debris removed, and also check it for potholes or any other uneven areas we might turn our ankles. Stay away from those areas if at all possible. Here's a look at the first trick. We're going to tap the ball with the back of our heel into our other foot, allow it to roll up our leg, and then catch it before it hits the ground. The first couple times I saw this trick, I know I was thinking, what just happened? Let's take a look at that again. So let's take a look at the same trick with the left foot instead of the right foot. Okay, now let's move on to the second trick. In this one, the ball will sit in between your feet. You will roll the ball up the middle of your legs with your dominant foot. You will then flick the ball down into the ground like you were dribbling a basketball, turn, and catch it. Finally, let's take a look at the last trick. Now this trick is the easiest of the three tricks, but it is still a little difficult when you first start. You place the ball in between both feet, bring them suddenly together, and then catch the ball before it hits the ground. Okay, so as you can see, we moved back inside. The reason we did this is because I know that some of you live in apartments, live near busy roads, places where you don't have space to work on the technical aspect of this game. So in modern soccer theory, there are four aspects: technical, tactical, mental, and physical. The technical side is what we just looked at outside. Even if you don't have a lot of space, you can always work on the physicals. Now, if you are under 13 years of age, I do not recommend you work the physical side at all. There may be an increased risk of injury, you're not going to build a lot of muscle, so I'm only talking to those of you who are 13 and older. So today we're going to talk about abs, we're going to talk about the core. Now, why are we talking about that? Well, every soccer coach loves the core. The reason they like working the abs so much is because when we jump, we transfer chemical energy from our legs and our arms into kinetic energy. If our core is stiff, that kinetic energy is efficiently transferred and we get a higher jump. We stay in the air longer. But if it's not, if it's loose, then as we jump, we lose a little bit as we extend our body, and therefore we don't stay in the air as long and we can't challenge for the ball as long. It encourages players to keep themselves in compact. It makes it easier for them to stay balanced. It improves their form when they shoot. It improves so many aspects. The key thing that I want to highlight today is that some of you, if you're 13, if you're 14, if you're just in high school, will be starting more vigorous workouts this year and from now on. If you are a beginner, that means that if you have not done an ab workout continuously in the last 3 months, you're a beginner. Please, 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 let's start off slow. This is important. The abs are a large muscle group, so they can be a little bit harder to injure, but when they do get injured, they heal pretty slowly. So it is important that we don't do too much too fast. Now, you can find a million ab workouts online, and I'll link down in the description below some of the ab workouts that I like. What we're going to do right now is I'm going to show you 3 of my favorite exercises that I did in high school, that I did in college, to prepare my abs for the game. Now, the first thing you want to do when you're looking for space in your apartment is move things out of the way. Come here. Good boy. Yeah, come on. Good boy. The first home ab exercise is a classic. It's crunches. The first way is with your legs up off the ground. The farther they are away from your body, the harder the crunch is to do. The second standard way is to have your feet on the ground. So long as your feet don't leave the ground and your butt doesn't leave the ground, you're doing the crunch right. However, if you find that your feet move a little bit when you do the crunch, have a partner hold your legs down. Here's how you do it the wrong way. Notice the butt going up in the air and the lower back getting involved in the crunch. Moving on to exercise 2. In high school, we called these the bus drivers. The key thing here is my hands touch each side. I'm getting a full twist, and I'm doing these relatively slowly. It's not about speed, it's about control. Here's how you do the bus drivers wrong. Notice how fast I'm going, and notice how I'm not getting a full twist in. The final exercise is something called the iron T. The legs should be only an inch off the ground, the hands should be only be a couple inches off the ground, and you should hold that position for no more than 15 seconds. Here I am doing the iron T wrong. My legs are way too high in the air, probably because I picked a time that was too long for me. Hey guys, thanks for coming to my channel. I hope you liked this video. I really enjoyed making it. Leave a comment below on whether you liked, what you didn't like, what I can do better for next week, and I'll see you then.